Happening right now, the search continues into the night for these two inmates. They broke out of the Florence prison Saturday night. John Sharpio and David Harmon are both convicted of heinous crimes, and officers say they are dangerous. The reward is up to $70,000 for information that leads to their arrests.
A former warden with decades of experience tells our David Caltabiano it won't be for long.
In his 50 years of experience in corrections and once a prison warden on the East Coast, Martin Horn is all too familiar with inmates breaking out of jail.
6 or 7 times personally, 3 on my watch while I was the Secretary of Corrections in Pennsylvania. And then while I was coming up in New York State, we had 2 or 3.
Horn says the challenges start for inmates once they're on the run. For John Sharpio, a convicted child molester, and David Harmon, a convicted kidnapper, it'll come down to the basic necessities.
For the most part, it has been my experience that they haven't thought about the next 5 days. They haven't thought about food and water and money.
Officials say the pair moved an AC unit, broke into a room, and took tools and used them to break out of the Florence prison.
We're talking about being able to avoid human assets, the staff that work there, cameras.
John Fabricius, executive director of Arizonans for Transparency and Accountability in Corrections, has concerns with how the two got away.
It indicates a massive systemic failure in the Arizona Department of Correction.
Authorities say Harmon has ties to Mexico, but they believe the escapees are still in the area.
If you as a resident in the area of the prison have noticed a neighbor hasn't been around, we would ask you to please call.
Despite the plan that got Sharpio and Harmon this far, history tells Horn that they'll get caught.
They will be found. It's just a question of where and when.
In Phoenix, David Caltabiano for Arizona's Family.